Hey Capricorn, this is your reading for now. We're in the month of March, but it could, now could be any time really. Kind of is a timeless reading. But yeah, Capricorn, we're coming in strong with the Ace of Swords. I like it. And then we've got the Seven of Pentacles, which means you may need to wait, slow down, be patient. Ten of Wands, you've already been working very hard at something, could feel quite physically exhausted. So you may be feeling more strategic at the moment. So yeah, with the Four of Wands, sorry, the King of Wands. Why did I say the Four of Wands? Yeah, you seem to be, or seem to had a recent win, recent success, a recent promotion. I'm feeling that, like you were in a position where you were able to lead. This could also be you finding success in your business and kind of finally, or not so much finally, but having really kind of made your mark in the industry or sector that you're in, and maybe being as kind of a leader in that area. Yeah, Four of Wands, there we go. So Spirit wanted to let me know that it's all about the Four of Wands, because I was saying the Four of Wands even before it came out. But yeah, so I guess the Four of Wands is what Spirit really wants you to think about is family, your home, regrouping, security, laying foundations, and also finding like-minded people. Finding people that will celebrate you because they know what you've been through, they know how hard you've worked. This is about like-minded people. So maybe you'll be collaborating a lot during this period as well. And I think the Ace of Swords is saying that that's something to do with strategy. You may need to take in all that you've experienced and look at what you've actually learned, and allow that to, yeah. So I think Spirit is saying, okay, enough action has been taken, especially with the Ten of Wands here. It's like you may be exhausted. You may need to rethink what you're doing, or rethink how you move forward, or where you put your energy in next, because you want to get the right results. I think Spirit is also kind of giving a slight warning here with the Seven of Pentacles that if you do put in too much energy in the wrong place, you may not get what you want out of it. So Spirit is saying, and maybe that has happened. I mean, maybe you found success, and you kind of paved your way, and your business is established. But you may feel like you haven't really got what you intended to get out of it. Like you may have wanted more money, for instance, or you may have wanted just more growth. But I think Spirit is wanting to let you know that you are doing very well. The Ace of Swords is saying, you have got a victory here. You have done well. You have reached a new level, okay? And the next step is really going to require you to be a lot more focused, even though you may have already been really focused. It's asking you to really focus more on what outcome you really want to see, and really go for that. And that could very much involve collaborating with other people, or looking to see what other people are doing, as well as kind of inspiration, or kind of guidance as to how it can be done. So if you want that, for instance, I do candles. I love candle businesses. I love candles. I make candles. Yeah, and I do love candle businesses. And as much as I might love to make candles my way, I need to understand that not everyone's going to like this ribbon, and not everyone's going to like beeswax, and not everyone's going to like my scents, and that it's either I can choose to niche and kind of go for people that just super like beeswax and those things, or I can kind of broaden things by offering other waxes and things like that for my candles. So it is kind of a decision that you may need to make as to what exactly you are after. Now the Three of Swords is here, which is not a card I like to see really, but again, this is talking about expectations not being met. That's really what the Three of Swords is to me. It's about thinking something is going to happen and then it doesn't happen, and then you just feel heartbroken. Okay, my darling, but don't feel heartbroken as much as you can. Everything always works out for the reason, works out as it should. I had a really horrible situation happen to me. Not really horrible, but it was horrible personally for me. Sorry to go on about myself, sorry. But yeah, I had a bad experience last year, around about this time, March-ish, where I really had a very, very, very visceral emotional reaction to it. I don't know what was triggered, but I did. And it really made me focus on my business in a different way. And I think it really did bring out the best in my business, even though the whole year I've been heartbroken. Not because of a romantic relationship, just so you know, but other things. Um, yeah, it's really kind of brought the best out. So a disappointment sometimes can clarify for you. And I think you are getting clarity. I think this is about clarification as to where it is that you want to go. And I think the Three of Swords does give you clarity as to what's working, what's not, where your expectations should be with regards to the sector that you're in, what you're offering, and things like that, and how you might need to kind of adjust that possibly. So we've got the Eight of Cups. So this is how you see yourself as you're moving on. You may feel like, you may feel like you're having to kind of leave something that you love behind, or yeah, I think really what this is saying is that you're just moving on to another level. Okay, so I think you've mastered how to sell, you've mastered how to present something, you've mastered how to develop a product, you've mastered how to brand, you've mastered a lot of things. But the next step is going to require you to have a clearer strategy and clearer outcome objectives. Okay. And when I say clearer, clearer is probably a lazy way of saying it. What I mean to say is not just clearer, but, really specific, and really kind of asking yourself, well, what is it that's going to give me my Nine of Cups? What is it that's going to really kind of make me feel very good about my current business endeavors? What are my goals? Okay, then we've got the Magician card of how people see you as magical, people see you as capable, people see you as you can always figure something out. They see you as very resourceful, someone that they would definitely have on their team, a leader, expansive, many hats. They see you as someone who can do a lot of things, and yeah, it's just a great all round. Like, you're a great all rounder. Like, there's nothing they can really fault with you, because even when there may be a fault, you seem to be able to turn it round into something that could be valuable, or worth something, or whatever, into a success. Then we've got the Temperance card here for your hopes and fears. So you could be fearing that you don't have this kind of ease. I'm getting ease, emotional stability. Maybe you need to take a break with the Ten of Wands. And the Four of Wands can also suggest that you may need to kind of regroup, have some time with the family, focus on the family a little bit as well, to bring in that balance of work and personal life. Sorry, one moment. I think the music's getting a bit loud. Yeah, sorry about that. Just realised you can't see this that well. The Temperance is about healing as well. So I feel like with the Three of Swords, usually there is a heart here. So it does suggest that, as much as, Capricorns are very good at kind of, you're very good at kind of maybe not putting your emotions on your sleeve necessarily. Well, not in the way that people can see, maybe, maybe you do, but the way that Capricorns usually express it, or express themselves, is not that emotional usually, so I feel that there's got to be a balance here, and I think that you need that balance. You need to look at how you're, the heartbreak that maybe you have faced by not getting to where you want to get to yet. But the Seven of Coins is saying you just need to be patient. You may have great ideas, you may figure things out now, but you need to have patience. You need to take stock of where you're going, or take stock of where you've been, so that you can more clearly see where you're going. With the Temperance card here, you could also be looking for a sign. You could be still looking for answers, wanting guidance, wanting to make sure that you are on the right path, and yeah, that you are following your destiny. Because I think this is something that is a bit of a passion for you, especially with Eight of Cups and these fire energies here. This is more of a passionate thing, or maybe a passion project that's kind of turned into a business, or it's very much intertwined, which is a beautiful thing. I think if you can do a business that you love and that resonates with your whole personality, yourself, and all these things, it's great. But the only thing is that if it doesn't work out, it can kind of hurt on a different level than if something just didn't work out that you put your money into. Um, so, and not so much didn't work out, but just didn't get the results maybe that you wanted. Um, but I think it is about balancing your expectations and being clear on your expectations again, like I keep saying, so that you make sure that you hit the mark. I know you are very goal orientated, and I feel like I'm preaching to the choir really, but I feel that just needs to be said. But definitely healing is needed here. So definitely, if you can, take a break. Take a break. Yeah, and listen to your guys. And again, this is about balance. She's always got one foot. This angel's always got one foot in the water, one foot on the ground. She's always got two cups that she's pouring in and out of. So it's very much about balancing your emotions, maybe listening more to how you feel about this situation as well. Really, that will help guide you in the right direction too. You actually listening to how you feel and doing what feels good and what feels right and what feels fulfilling. But this is a card about destiny too. And I feel that when you are on your destined path, the angels naturally gather around you anyway. And I think all kind of spirits and all the good stuff in the spirit world, all your supporters, the universe, you could say, they will gather around and they will try to, create opportunities for you and things like that. So yeah, don't worry, you won't be on your own, and there'll be lots of help there for you. So we've got the Knight of Cups here as your overall outcomes. This could be a water sign person. I'm getting that with this card. Could be a Pisces, Cancerian or Scorpio person that could potentially help you. But I feel this also is talking about you as an outcome. You will be actually going towards what you love to do. Yeah, that's what I feel like it's saying. You will be following your heart. Because the Knight of Cups is someone who fights for love. And I feel like that's what's going to be your motivation, is doing what you love. And then we've got the Queen of Cups. Yeah, and the Two of Cups. Wow, a lot of Cups energy came through. So yeah, we do have, this is a bit of a passion project. This is a lot to do with your emotions and how you feel. Yeah, and two aces. And that's great. It's definitely a new direction, new start with passion, with clear objectives as well. Yeah, and this to me talks about you really reconnecting with yourself. The Two of Cups here. But this could, if it was a love reading, which it's not, if it was, it would definitely talk about love definitely being in your environment, being in the air, and finding a soulmate possibly as well. But again, we do have this pouring into each other. We've got the guy here pouring into the girl, and the girl looking after his heart, and it kind of goes full circle. So I think there is this element of this reading that is saying that you need to have this balance of head and heart, and make sure that you are in tune with yourself. Because sometimes I think Capricorns and Aquarians as well can be quite detached from their feelings and just think, okay, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do this, and that's going to get me to where I want to be. But I feel like in this case, and I think in most of the time, I think that's probably where a lot of Aquarian and Capricorn's lessons are, is in learning to not ignore their feelings, understanding that they are 3, 4, 5 dimensional. You know, we're not just three-dimensional as we just kind of do things and we get, you know, there's layers to who we are, and all those layers have different needs, and it's respecting those needs so that we do ultimately feel truly fulfilled when going for our dreams. I think with the Queen of Cups here, that is saying the same thing really, that you are going to be following your heart. There will be healing. Could be a lot of water signs around you as well that could greatly help. But yeah, absolutely follow your heart. Heal as well. Take it easy. Be kind to yourself. Show yourself compassion as well. Don't beat yourself up. Even though I don't see you doing that here, but the cards, that's just what the cards say. You know, that's what the cards mean. So, yeah, don't beat yourself up. And then the Nine of Swords come out and the Five of Cups come out. So yeah, definitely don't beat yourself up. Then we do have the amazing Chariot card. So keep going forward. Again, this is a card of destiny. So this is about the way you're going to tap into your destiny as well. Spirit is saying that it is going to be a case of listening to your heart, because that's where your desires lie. It's in your soul, in your heart, you know, deep within. This is what pushes us forward. This is what gives us drive that never runs out, because we're doing what we love. And I think Spirit is kind of reminding you that when you work in a role that you love, it's not work anymore. It's not the 10 of Wands anymore. It doesn't feel tiresome. It feels like you do it all day, every day, even if you're not getting paid. That kind of energy. I feel like Spirit is asking you to have balance like that. That, yeah, you do have objectives, but also think of the other side of things in terms of personal fulfillment. I mean, the Six of Cups is the overall energy that is talking about being sentimental and caring about things, and yeah, just being all in your feelings and being childlike almost as well, you know, and going with the flow. So there's a lot of different messages here. I hope that was helpful in some way. If you want your own personal reading where we can properly discuss everything and really talk about how you feel, and we can then kind of throw cards, as you know, you can kind of guide the reading per se as to, you know, what we discuss, then absolutely get in contact, email me, and we can set that up. All right, take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.